and we big and bold. You opened up your mouth, now you're knocked out cold. We coming to get ya, I bet you won't win. Left hook, right hook, again and again. We got that high-powered offense with that lethal punch. We're the bullies of the block, and we'll take your lunch. Go to all of my who-that's across the land, and to all other teams that don't understand. We coming to get ya, I go and Super Bowl. We gonna beat the Lombardi. Black everybody, let's go. Saints fans stand up. Let's get for the black and gold. Now let's go. It's rainbow that. Any competition, yeah, we coming to get ya. Let's go. Saints fans stand up. Let's get for the black and gold. Now let's go. It's rainbow that. You better run it out, cause we coming to get ya. Saints plus soul equals Super Bowl.
Oh, I'm sorry. Man, I get into that song. Man, I love that song. Welcome to another edition of Tell It Like It Is Sports Talk Podcast, where we don't sugarcoat shizzly, just real talk from real people. I'm your host, Soul Saint, and as usual, Saints plus soul equals Super Bowl, along with my co-host, David King, all the way up in Atlanta, the sports guru. What's up?
Well, now, who that? How y'all are today, folks?
And my other co-host, Mike Teasy.
What's the deal, Pickle, ladies and gentlemen? What is the deal, Pickle?
The deal, Pickle. All righty.
Oh, man, I'm from the country, bro. I got some sayings. You ain't heard nothing yet.
And that's a nice, clear picture of you, Mike.
I don't like you, bro.
Why you gotta get that man like that? He gave you a compliment.
Right.
I don't like it. It's something very condescending about that compliment.
Hey, we got a special guest tonight.
Oh, yeah.
I gotta start clapping right now for this man.
Saints
yes, sir.
Super Bowl champion.
Yes, sir.
Robert
yes, sir.
MEACHAM.
Wow, what's happening?
What's up, Rob? Oh, Lord, it done got dark. What's up, Rob? How you doing, man?
Man, how y'all doing?
Big Meach.
Big Meach is in the building.
Yeah, Meach is in the building, man.
Number 17.
You might have to go where they got some light, Meach.
Number 17 in your heart. Number 17 on the field, but number 1 in your heart. Can you see me now?
Right.
That's it.
I know that's right.
That's right.
Okay.
That's it.
Let him get right. Look, he walking. He gonna getting some light right quick so we can start rolling with this show, man. Sorry we came on late, y'all. We're a little late, but we really supposed to come on for 7, but we moved it up because of the Thursday night football game. But don't worry, y'all stay with the show, and we gonna watch that game. I know a lot of y'all got DVR. Just tape it. That's all y'all gotta do. Just record it. Just record it, not tape it. Record it. I'm old school.
Yeah, that's it.
What's up, Meach?
What's happening? Can y'all hear me now?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Oh, yeah, we can hear you.
Yeah, we can hear you. We can hear you.
They show you love, Meach.
I see that.
They show you love, man.
I love y'all right back, man.
Yeah, man.
We're going to get started. We're going to get started. MEACHAM, first of all, man, could you tell them quickly, where you're from, and tell them the position you used to play before you played wide receiver. We had talked about that earlier, but just where you're from, high school coming up, stuff like that.
Born and raised in Tulsa, Oklahoma. Went to Booker T. Washington in Tulsa, Oklahoma. And when I was in elementary and middle school, played running back. And then when I got to high school, played running back, a little bit of running back, but more wide receiver than running back.
How you did it at running back?
Man, I was a beast at running back too now. You put the ball in my goal was you put the ball in my hand, it's just a touchdown or first down. That's it.
Wow.
I ran like that all my life. Touchdown or first down.
Let me ask you this. Did you want to switch?
Yeah, I wasn't Harold Dickinson. You know, I wasn't like that. So I figured me being tall and people want to go at your knees and stuff in high school. I figured I was going over to wide receiver a little, you know, extend your career a little bit longer.
Right. You probably was kind of big, so they said the only way to take you down, look, is go low.
Right.
Get them legs.
So I made it easy for myself to just make a move on them. They look stupid, and I go score a touchdown.
Hey, Meacham, you ain't officially retired yet, did you?
Oh yeah, I'm retired. I've been gone for what, about 5-6 years now.
We sure could use your services right now in New Orleans.
Man, y'all call Coach Payton and tell him I gotta get a little bit of shape, but I can go out there, you know, give him a little bit.
Me, we want we gotta ask you. Tell us about that Super Bowl year and that big play, man, in Washington, man. You know, I mean that had to be an exciting year, man, for y'all.
Oh man, we knew we was going to win. We knew we was going to do something special in OTAs. The way we all came together, it was different. And then when we had training camp, it was a different feel. You know, it was like we was burying the past and going to the future. And I can't really describe it. I mean, when you was at practice, I think the fans could feel it. But more so in the game, we just knew certain games we were just going to win. There was nothing they could do to stop us. We was going to win regardless.
Yeah, you're right. Do you think that 2019 was the Saints' best squad, offensively, defensively, special team?
Nope. The best team the best team is between the. I'm gonna go with the 2010 team. It was better than the 2009 team.
Wow.
Oh.
Yeah, that's when they suspended Peyton, huh?
No,
that was the following year.
Yeah, that was he got suspended in 12.
Okay.
2012,
yeah.
Damn, it took that long. It took that long.
Yeah, because I was in San Diego when he got suspended.
Okay.
So you said that 2010 team was even better.
Even better.
I feel like we was better because I feel like between all three groups we had a better chemistry than we had the year before, and our offense was so potent. You never could key on a guy. You know, everybody could say Colston was the number one guy or Shockey, but if you think about it, most people would probably, if you really watch football, Pierre was the number one guy if you think about it, because he ran the ball and he ran great screens.
He was the screen master.
Yeah.
And I say Kamara is a faster Pierre.
Okay. Well, I noticed you didn't mention my boy. He helped a little bit, didn't he? Reggie.
Oh yeah, but I'm describing the players.
Right.
You know, like with the way that Kamara played now is like the faster version of Pierre. Like the first person never tackled Pierre. He always fell forward. And Kamara do the same. He always fall forward. Now with Reggie, he was just excited. You just wanted to see him with the ball because you didn't know what he was going to do.
Right. Okay. Yeah.
And see, but then you see, now you go with Reggie, then you got it's like he always had a secret gift. You know, he always that secret X factor. Like you have Reggie, you have Sproles, now you got Kamara.
Okay. That's what. Yeah. You. Hey, you hit it on the nose, man. And I never really thought of comparing Kamara with Pierre, but now I see what you're saying, man. The way both of them had good balance, and yeah, because Pierre had good balance too.
He did.
You know? Pierre had great balance.
Yep. Me and you talked about it earlier about Bree's arm strength. I know it was a little better back when he was throwing to you, but you said he didn't throw it that far. He's still throwing about 40 yards. We ain't talking about it.
A lot of those touchdowns back then, you know, Drew arm. after that surgery, he kind of lost a step with that arm. And like I think when he was in San Diego, he could throw about 70 yards. But when he came back, when he came with the Saints, I think with that surgery, it was probably about, let's say, 60 at the best. So what we would do is we would make it, like when we get close to the 40 going in, we would make him throw his bomb. Or we get to the 50 and make him throw his bomb so it looked like his arm strength never left.
Wow. So that's how he did it.
That's very slick.
That is, yeah.
Because it keeps the defense keep a defense on their toes. Because if you think he's throwing deep balls, you're going to back up. You got to respect the deep ball, and then that's how the draws and the screens work.
Right.
Wow. And let me ask you this: why? We didn't want you to leave, but you did leave.
I didn't want to leave.
You ain't got that money, but why didn't things work out in San Diego? You just didn't want to be there.
I think it was a little bit of both. It was different. That was a culture shock for me. I've never been in a situation where, okay, let's say this. We the home team and we run it in our stadium and we get booed. I never had that in my life.
Right.
The opposing team got more fans than you in your home stadium.
Man.
That was like different. And then a lot of stuff that Drew did, I got comfortable with it. And it was like, and then Phillip didn't do certain things that Drew did. Like before the game, he didn't warm up with the wide receivers, like just in his shorts and shirts. He waited till you got to your pads on to work out with you, to warm you up. I'm used to, Drew doing everything his way. And then I got caught up into trying to do it Phillip's way and Drew's way.
Well, Phillip probably was on the phone with all them kids. That's probably why.
I just think Phillip. I think Phillip's deal was he just wanted to rest his arm and get in his zone. They're different quarterbacks.
Gotcha.
But it wasn't the best fit for me. Like if I could go back and redo that, probably if this. Offer what they offered, I probably would have went to Miami.
Okay. Once you got there, you was like, "Damn, why did I do this?" Huh?
When I got there, I'm like, "Man, it's a beautiful place." I just started missing a whole lot of stuff.
Yeah.
Back here, back home, and my family came up at the time. It was. But then again, it's like, being here in New Orleans is like, you're going, it's feeling. I don't even know how to explain it. It's just a different environment, different culture.
Yeah.
I feel like you're always welcome. That's what I say. I feel like you're always welcome. It's like you're never a guest. You're always at home. Anywhere you go, you just feel like you're at home.
So you did have a second stint with the Saints. You came back, after that,
go ahead.
No, go ahead.
Oh yeah. Coach Payton called me the day I got cut. Are you ready to come home? I said, man, I'm ready to come home. He said, I'll see you Monday. I got cut on Saturday.
Oh,
flew
man.
on Monday.
Oh man!
Yes.
At the time, I told my ex-wife, I said, "Man, we just got fired." She's like, "What we gonna do?" I said, "We good." I don't know. I just knew I had a feeling. I'm like, "We good." The conversation I had with the GM from the Chargers, I just knew we was good.
Right.
And Coach Payton called the next morning, like, "Hey, we want you to come home." So I was ready to come home anyway.
Look, the wife said you gotta have a job if you want to be with me. I hear you. Look, people after you stayed. Well, what happened? I mean, you played with the Saints. What that second stint? What 1 year?
Nah, I played 2 years.
2
They played
years.
2 years.
2 years. And
I went through like year that second year counted. Third year was going through a bad divorce and was trying to play and focus.
oh
And
yeah,
couldn't do both. Couldn't do both.
right. Right. I feel you. Look, a lot of people think that you was out of football after that, but you played for the YCF Grit and the Richmond Rough Riders. What's that?
The Richmond Rough Riders was an arena football team. I did,
Oh,
going through some of the court battles, they were just trying to make you go back and play. And it was like, if y'all just leave me out of court, I could go back and play. But, y'all want to keep me in here. So most NFL teams, like at your age, I don't think, I want no drama on my team, which it wasn't no drama. It's just that the fact that.
Right. I feel you.
All
right, I'm going to just ask you.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Can you hear me?
Y'all have any questions? Y'all have any questions for me?
I mean, you basically. I
cut everything.
Continue.
Please
continue.
Well, that's the one question. What you think about the Jameis-led Saints, and how the Saints look to you right now? I know you're still in the New Orleans area, and so I know you follow the team still, right?
Man, I follow them every game. I'm a big cheerleader, just like everybody else.
So what's your take? What's your take on the first 3 weeks?
Oh, I mean, I realized something that I never, paid attention to when I was playing. First game phases, we lost 7 coaches. I didn't realize how hard it was for one coach to coach all those positions. Right. So, like, all those little detail of things that, like, your position coach could tell you during the game to help you in the game, it wasn't there. And our offensive line against Carolina, we had a bad game. Like, Jameis was running for his life. He looked like he was back in town.
Exactly.
And this past game, I feel like we got a little bit better with the coaches being back. I think this game, I think we about to, with the fans in the dome, like Souls say, we winning. I don't see how you can lose with our fans in that dome. And I feel like we're gonna be 4-1.
Me and Mike gonna be in there. Live.
I will be in the building. I'm
gonna probably have to put my earplugs on just because Mike behind me.
Yeah, I'm about to get my I'm about to get my earplug in that game because I know it's gonna be loud up in them, man.
Oh, this is gonna be loud. Everybody been inside for a whole year. No fans been in that dome for a whole year. You think they gonna be quiet? Only way we quiet is we losing. And I know we ain't losing.
Yeah, that roof might get caught on fire again from all that noise.
man, that defense gonna force a minimum of 3 turnovers. Watch what I tell you.
Yeah.
I think this is gonna be Kamara breakout game.
They're gonna force back 3
turnovers. I think this is gonna be his breakout game. I think we're gonna have another receiver. I don't know which one. I think it might be Callaway. I think he's gonna have a breakout game. I would love for us to play little Jordan Humphreys more though in that slot, but they set him down this past week. But I would love for him to play in the slot.
So Robert.
Hey, Glow.
Speaking of Marcus Callaway, in the preseason he did some big things in the preseason.
Correct.
And when the regular season started, it kind of disappeared. And I guess by him being right now being a number 1 receiver, defenses are starting to game plan against him. Now, you being the electric receiver that you was in New Orleans, I'm pretty sure defenses game planned against you too, but you were still able to get open, catch touchdowns, get first down. So what advice will you give to somebody like a Marcus Callaway who's struggling to get open when game plan again?
I would tell him to be more patient. You know where you want to. The DB don't. But if you up at the top at the off the line of scrimmage, and you don't come off, the DB kind of knows how to play. Every play got to look. And I just think that week against Carolina, Coach CJ not being in the building, I think that kind of hurt him. You know, because nobody could see the little things all that week long. You running practice like the card, you running reps the cards. Then the game, you're playing against real starters. You're not playing against backups. So you gotta up your game even more. But you gotta make practice like the game. And I think, you know what I'm saying, with coaches not being in there, you kind of lackadaisical on certain things. And I'm thinking like him and James, that outlook for Jameis come this Sunday with him. I think they're gonna have a better rhythm. Because I think Coach Payton is kind of starting to understand Jameis's rhythm. I think, and then another thing too for me, I feel like we kind of got to go back to the part of the offense that we had with Drew. And I say that because our offensive line got saved a lot of times because we game. Now we're throwing the ball down the field more. So by us throwing the ball down the field more, you got to hold up a little bit longer. I think we need to kind of go back to the quick slants, the quick outs, you know, to help. I think that would help more. It's just my opinion, sitting on the couch.
What's up, cuz?
That's good advice. I feel you on that. For real.
I appreciate it.
Hey, Meach, we got a question from one of the guys. He said, could you please ask Meach what was his best highlight from last week's game? That's Steve. He's from Australia.
What was the best highlight? You know what? I might have to go with the interception. I'm gonna go with that. That was the best highlight.
You talking about the Malcolm Jenkins?
Talking about the Malcolm Jenkins pick six?
Yeah, that was
yes.
I don't know what that tight end was doing.
We needed that.
That was a hot potato.
We needed that, and Malcolm needed that. Because without having CJ Gardner and the rest of the crew there, you know what I'm saying, he had to make more plays than normal. I think he really needed that for it. It's later in his career, and just another pick six give you another.
Hey, Meach, you don't have a candle or a flashlight? You about to fade out.
Y'all can't see me?
Nope.
Y'all can't see the handsome fella, huh?
We see a shadow in there.
Straight fade to black.
Mike, what'd you say? Can you see these teeth though?
Yeah, I see that.
You can see these teeth though. Better tell him, Mike. You can see these teeth though.
See the teeth. Long as we can hear you.
Yeah, you see these teeth.
Yeah, you can see these teeth. Can you hear me?
There he is.
Can you hear me now?
No, a lot of fans out there want to see you, brother. They say, I wonder how Meach look. Do he still look like he could play? You know?
Oh, yeah, Meach still look like he can play.
All right, thank you, man. So yeah, we got the Giants. We got a pretty easy, little friendly schedule coming up. We got the Giants, we got Washington, then we got a bye. So we looking good, I mean.
Yeah, we looking good, man. We looking good, man. We looking good. We're gonna beat the Giants by a lot, I think, this weekend. I think this is gonna be Jameis's week to come back, you know.
Okay. All right. That sounded we had one guy.
This game, we probably throw about 250.
Say it again.
Go ahead, Mike. What you said?
Mike, what you say?
I think this will be a week Jameis can finally get over 200 yards passing. I wanted to ask you a question. Meach.
Okay.
You know, Jawan Johnson is a converted tight end. You know,
we should use him more.
The tight end.
Yes, Mike. We should use him more, Mike. Yes, I say it every week.
Yeah.
Yeah, we should go in and put him in the slot, put little Jordan Humphreys in the slot, like we used to do Coasting and Jimmy, or Coasting and Shockey. Put them two in the middle because now you're gonna be able to see a mismatch.
Yeah.
You're gonna be able to see who's gonna guard them. Okay, you're gonna have a linebacker guard them. Okay, we're gonna outrun them. If you have a corner guarding them, okay, we really gonna kill them.
He gonna
we just gonna throw jump balls.
Right.
Because I don't know what's wrong with Trout. I don't know what's wrong with him, man. David, I'm sorry, David. I'm sorry, David.
You're trying too hard.
I think he over pressing. You know, and just
because it's like he get a drop. It's like he dropped the ball every game, man. Sam was putting it right there. He's dropping it. Like man.
Yeah, I know.
Come on.
Right in his hand.
You want to know what's wrong?
Yeah.
You want to know what's wrong with Troutman?
What's wrong?
I'm gonna tell you what's wrong with Troutman.
Oh Lord.
When you go to the University of Daytona, University of Dayton, braid my hair college, and you don't play against.
Here we go.
Power 5
here we go.
You can't expect to come into the NFL on most cases.
Here he go.
And just perform. I think I don't know if it's true or not, but a source of mine told me his first day at training camp, he was asking the equipment manager where the flags was. Where the flags at? Where the flags?
I don't know.
They told him, man, you're not in your college no more. You're in the
Man, you gotta leave Troutman alone, man. Leave Trout alone now.
This is what he do.
Because somebody said this man was going to have 70 catches, almost 1,000 yards.
Who said that?
And 9 touchdowns.
Who said that?
It's still possible.
Yeah.
I ain't said he might gonna have 1,000 yards.
He might get that in week 16 and 17. You never know.
Now you feel me.
Now, seriously though, I think that is an element that we are missing in his offense is the tight end. When you look at the offense that's been really successful for Sean Payton, whether it was Shockey or whoever it was, there's always been that tight end that could get open in the seam.
With Drew being his height, that helps up the seam. Jameis is a taller quarterback, so it's going to be different throws. It should be different throws now. You got to remember, Jameis was still a Heisman Trophy winner, still a national championship winner, first-round draft pick. Jameis just got to go be Jameis. Don't be nobody else. The more Jameis go be himself, he going to be all right. But when he start trying to when he put himself in the box, that's when he hurt himself, to me. Like, because a lot of those passes, it's a habit that he has to break, but he's been doing this forever. You about to get a sack and you throw the ball. Most people tell you take the sack. Most people tell you throw it out of bounds. Jameis like, you know what? I got receivers gonna make a play. Let's go make a play for me. You love to play for a quarterback like that because he gonna always give you.
He trusts his receivers to give him a chance.
Yeah,
to give him a chance.
Let me ask you a question, Meach.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think that by Breeze being short, that helped them because the DBs, linebackers couldn't see him? So, when you tall, you can see where the quarterback looking because you can see him over the line. You can never see Breeze too much.
Drew threw 2 spots. I think if Drew was Phillip Rivers' height, we would be calling him the GOAT.
Snap!
Because what he knew about the game of football was just different. You gonna hear him when he commentating with Tony. You gonna hear all the education come out. Once he get comfortable up there, you gonna hear all that education. Everybody gonna be tuned in like they tuned in to Tony Romo. They're gonna be tuned in to Drew the same way.
Yeah,
it's like if Drew,
Romo ain't did shit.
But everybody want to listen to him commentate.
Mm-hmm.
because he can break the game down. He telling you the play that's about to happen before it happened. The fans love that. Like, man, how you do that? But it's being in the meeting rooms and studying the way they study. Like if Drew was Tony height, man, he would be totally different. It would be we'd be having a different conversation right now.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's amazing what Drew did at his height, man.
Right. We should have had 3 Super Bowls. We should have won back to back to back to back. I feel that's my personal opinion. I don't feel like we shouldn't have lost to Seattle and we shouldn't have lost to the 49ers. We shouldn't have lost to neither one of them.
Right.
We just beat Seattle 34-14 here in the Dome. We shouldn't have first of all, we shouldn't have had to travel to them because we had a better record. That was first.
Right.
But second of all, we just shouldn't have lost to them. But we went up 14-0 and took them for granted. And then playing against the 49ers, I think we had a bad – when Pierre got knocked out, that hurt us because most of our game plan was about him in the screen. Because
that's what 49er game.
Because that's what the 49ers gave up, though. They gave up the screens at that time.
Yeah, that 49er game, that really hurt me when
hurt you.
that tight end caught that pass, man, at the end.
Man, you know that play been killing me since college. Florida used to run that play against us in college.
Oh, wow.
They would tell the tight end to fall down because the guy who's guarding him, he goes to the next man. So like when Vernon Davis fell, Roman just went to the next guy. Yeah. Vernon Davis, he run a 4.40.
Mm-hmm.
He get up and just take off running full speed. Alex Smith rolled to one side of the field. Everybody thinking he's going to throw a bootleg, but he's throwing it back to the left side of the field. Nobody's there to guard him. Touchdown.
Yes, indeed. Yeah. That still hurts. Some of them games still hurt today, boy.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, that game when the Seattle game that we lost when your boy ran that beast of a run on us, man.
That's the one. That's the one I'm talking about. We shouldn't have lost that one. We should have.
That beast mode.
We was up 14-0. And when they scored their first touchdown, the crowd got in it. We had their crowd so quiet. Yeah, we could have easily. Yeah. We should have destroyed them, but we took them for granted. Once we going up 14-0, that's just my personal opinion.
Yeah, that one run pretty much it changed.
It changed his life.
Yeah, that's true.
It ain't just changed the momentum; it changed his life. Everybody knew about beast mode after that. I mean, I knew about him because we came out together, and he went to Cal. But watching him during that time, I'm like, man, that is an amazing running back.
Wow. Ooh, man. Well, Meach, hey, we ain't gonna hold you, Meach. We appreciate you coming on. We won't have you back, bro. You know,
anytime the three amigos want to have me back, y'all can have me.
And look, let them people know about this cruise, man. Tell them come on this cruise, bro. We're gonna have it's gonna be
come
fun.
on, y'all. Come on out, baby. Make sure y'all there because this is gonna be one to see now. I don't never go nowhere, I never do nothing.
Epic. So we got Meach on the cruise. Y'all gotta come. Y'all got to come. All right.
All right, y'all.
All right, Meach. Thank you, bro. You be safe.
Thank y'all. Y'all be safe.
I ain't come back, man.
He coming back. He coming back.
Coach Payton, they said, bring me back, baby. Bring me back.
Yeah, we can start that petition.
All right.
All right, Meach.
All right,
peace,
fellas.
bro.
I'll talk to you later.
All
right, my man. All right, Meach. Big Meach.
Woo, man.
The real Big Meach.
That's right. That's
yeah,
right.
That was some solid advice you gave about Callaway.
I gotta be careful though, because the real Big Meach, the one that's locked up, I no disrespect, sir. No disrespect.
We gonna sit here. We gonna recap this Patriot game right quick. Tell y'all our offensive and defensive players of the game, and start off with you, Dave, for that Patriot game, man. Who was your offensive player of the game, man?
Oh, that's a tough one, man.
Offense? I thought
nobody really stood out to me. And the reason why I say it is because we jumped out to that 14-0 lead, and it just seemed like the offense just sputtered. It just, 3 and out. But I mean,
I got 8K.
I don't know. I put it. I give it to the offensive line.
Well, let me just say, let me just throw out some offensive offensive stats. Jameis Winston went 13 of 21 for 128 yards, 2 touchdowns, no intercepts. That's the thing, no intercepts. He was efficient, and they had a good rate, even though he had 128 yards. Yeah, but he got to be smarter with
almost had one when Troutman dropped the damn ball.
Yeah.
It could have been picked off. It went all behind. David, I don't know how the hell that happened. The ball went all behind his back, man. All the defender had to do was look up. He had it one right there in his hand.
Well, that's because
come on, Troutman, man.
That's because Troutman used to that green and red Nerf football he played with at Dayton, fashion college. He ain't used to using a real football.
What y'all think about that pass that Jameis threw? He said he was throwing it away because Coach Payton told him, he said, if you're throwing the ball away, make sure you throw it away. But I think the ball didn't go out the back of the end zone because he was falling away. So he didn't get enough power to throw it out the end zone, and Callaway happened to be there. People say he was throwing it to Callaway, but I think he was throwing it away.
It just one of those things where it worked out in our favor.
Right. So, right. That's what Jameis said. It was a blessing.
Yeah, count the blessing. It worked out in
our favor.
But I'm just gonna comment. I'm just gonna say this. People want to keep talking about, the way he threw those touchdown plays, like this past week in New England, and then the first week in Green Bay. Hey, they talking about, well, what if this, what if that? It didn't happen. So shut up with the what ifs. It didn't happen. That's all you need to know is that it didn't happen. It wasn't picked off. It was touchdowns.
Right. Alvin Kamara bounced back in a big way. He had 24 carries, 89 yards, 3 catches for 29 yards and a touchdown. Taysom Hill came in the game. He finished with a TD. Callaway got more involved this game. He had 4 catches for 41 yards and a touchdown, I might add. Mm-hmm. Kenny's still sighting. He was nice to see Kenny back. He had a 17-yard catch. But they got to get rolling. I think this week we're going to get rolling because Drew Brees gave his thoughts, and he said that they found their identity yet. Because they have a bunch of young.
Well, that's true. That's true. I'm not going to disagree with that. But ultimately, what needed to happen is J-Bo need to run that rock, man. He needs to run that rock, and he don't need to be Lamar Jackson. He just need to pick up 5 yards here, 6 yards. Look, we don't have a true number 1. We don't have a number 2. We don't have a number 3 per se. These receivers are not getting open. So, and that's what I'm talking about. After the first 2 touchdowns, you see when Jameis is back throwing, he's so worried about the pocket and his drills, but the run lanes are wide open. Dude, run the ball, gain 5 yards, 6 yards, move the chains. Yeah. That's how New England was able to really come back because of our 3 and outs. Now you see when Mac Jones came into the game and he started running the ball, that's when they start scoring touchdowns. Mm-hmm. J-Bo need to realize is more efficient to pick up 5, 6 yards, run out of bounds, slide, whatever, than to throw it incomplete or to take a sack or throw an interception. Because when you in 3rd and long for all game, pretty much just like Carolina, you're not scoring no points. Right. That's why those drives stalled, because we was in 3rd and long so much. Because they're covering our receivers. Mm-hmm. Nobody's breaking open. J-Bo got to run that ball sometimes, man. Yeah. You got to extend the drive by just running the ball.
Now we switch over to the defense, man. Oh, we look so good. The Saints team. This team is a defensive team right now. We used to be offensive, but like I said, the Saints created 3 turnovers. PJ had a pick. Malcolm had a pick, and Lattimore had a pick.
TJ Williams, all these years of being burnt toast, he finally got an interception. I'm happy for the man.
Yeah, Lattimore got one with a cast on his hand. And Lattimore worth every bit of money we paid him, bro. Right now, he has the best rating as far as cornerbacks is concerned, man. You know, and we rank 7 in total defense. We lead the NFL with 6 interceptions through 3 games. Demario Davis.
We lead the NFL.
Yep. Demario Davis had 8 tackles. He always is good. The little money they paid him, he deserved it and more.
Yeah.
He even had a pass breakup against a wide receiver. That show you how versatile Demario is. You know, Cam Jordan, they say he washed up. He had 9 total pressures. You know, and just that pressure caused problems. Pressure bust pipes. You remember that? We used to say that when we was young. Pressure bust pipe. When somebody miss a ball or something, we said pressure bust pipes.
And my unsung hero, who whenever he gets on the field, he always seems to make plays, is number 50, Mr. Dowds, that block punt.
Yeah.
I mean, that is about as clean as a block punt as you can get. He blocked the punt and didn't even touch the punter. That is picture perfect technique on how to block a punt.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Chauncey Gardner, he was back, and you know he pumps up the defense. We know what Chauncey does. He plays good. He pumps up the defense. You know, he just gets everybody going. And, you know, I love the guy. You know, Adebo, he continues to impress. He played every snap. Bradley Roby, who was a starter that we brought over, he only played 2 defensive snaps. You know, and having depth at cornerback is a good thing, man.
Yes,
it's a damn good thing. Caden Ellis and Pete Warner both were solid. Warner, he looks way better than Zach Bowman. Way better. So, you know, overall, man, you know, our Saints, man, you know, I just want to see what they're going to do against a hurting Giant team, man. It's like a fish in the water and you know, and a bunch of sharks lurking. And, you know, we should take care of business this game. It shouldn't even be close.
Yeah.
No, it shouldn't even be close, bro.
I agree with both you and Meach, man. This Giants team offensively is not going to be it shouldn't be no threat to the Saints defense, because the Giants offense is the same as the Saints offense. They got a good running back, but they don't have no go-to receiver. Galladay was supposed to be that guy, but he hasn't showed up for them none this season. Right. So, you know, you know, when you look at that, you're playing right into the Saints defense. When you don't got no wide receiver and that defensive line and Pop Warner and Zach Quicker pick up a bond, start blitzing, you know, up the middle, we got you. We got you. Yeah. So, you know, I wouldn't even, you know what? I'm going to push the envelope. I think I'm going to call a shutout.
Woo!
I'm going to push the envelope.
I say 35-10. I'm going to give them a touchdown and a field goal.
Well, I don't know if we're going to score 35 points. Like I said, the last 3 weeks, our receivers have been locked up. So
look, I ain't saying it's going to be all Jameis. We might get a touchdown or 2 from Taysom, a touchdown or 2 from Kamara, you know, and then Jameis might throw 2 touchdowns, you know. I know he ain't going to throw 5. I don't see 5 in his near future. Throwing 5 touchdowns.
Michael Thomas come back.
Right. So let's look ahead. We got the Giants, the first home game for the Saints with full capacity since January 5th of 2020. You know, so, you know, we happy, dome advantage in full effect. We must contain Saquon. That's the best player on the team.
And nobody can run on us, man.
Right. Lattimore needs to be on Kenny Galladay. Sterling Shepard, he a little banged up or hamstring. So I don't know if he's going to play. But let me let you know, Danny Dimes is kind of fast. You remember that run last year when he was in open field? He was running. He tripped over his own feet.
Yeah, I do give him credit. Now
he can book.
He's sneaky fast.
Yeah, he can book.
He's sneaky fast.
Where you been, baby?
He had to go change clothes, change his picture.
Yeah, I see that. He went change clothes, put on the shade.
Fight.
He's talking about the Giants game.
He probably went watch the game a little bit. We cannot take the Giants lightly, man. We can't.
Yes, we can.
No, we can't take nobody lightly. We don't take them lightly, and we just beat their ass. You know,
yes, we can. This Giants team is not good. Like I say, don't be surprised if we get the shutout. Do not be surprised.
Let me quickly go around the league. Ravens kicker Justin Tucker made a 66-yard field goal. NFL record. And hit the.
And he's 45 years old, right? And he that. And then out there kicking 66-yard field goal.
Our fellow NFC South foes lost to the Rams. Rams beat that ass 34-24. You know, and hey, y'all, are the Rams the best team in the NFC?
It's to be determined.
Hey.
What you say, Mike?
In the NFC, I don't know.
Mike?
They might be by edge. They might be. I mean,
going on?
Huh?
We can hear you, Mike. Okay.
The Raiders now 3-0. Broncos 3-0. Man, Broncos 3-0. Raiders 3-0. Chiefs 1-2. It's crazy, man. It's a crazy season. You know, Jamar Chase looked good. He had 2 touchdowns against the lowly Steelers. You know, the Packers came back to beat the 49ers with 34 seconds left. Drove down, kicked the field goal. The Seahawks fell to 1-2. They lost to the Vikings. Prayers go out to Andy Reid because he went to the hospital after the game.
Mm-hmm.
He had some medical issues. And that's just a quick, run around the league right quick. We're going to do our picks so we can get out of here. I can do my rhyme of the week also. And we're going to close out with some music. But, hey, before we do that, can we show that clip of Zion? Everybody talking about, I know that's your favorite player, Dave, but, show Zion right quick. Because everybody's saying him and David Griffin this and Zion want to leave and stuff like that. He might be lying. You never know. But, he did say this. We're going to play it right quick for y'all.
Okay.
Yeah, let's see that.
Hold on a second. Let me pull it up right quick.
Oh, Zion.
Oh, Zion. Mr. Layup Man. Mr. I'm going to overpower you, man.
Leave Zion alone now.
Here you go.
That might be the best question of the day. I'm glad you asked that. I feel like nobody's ever asked me that, so I'm glad you asked. How I feel about the organization? Heard me. I love it here. I love the city of New Orleans. Don't want to be anywhere else. My relationship with Griff, I don't think he can play the piano. Last time I checked.
He lying.
You think he lying?
He lying. He lying right through his front teeth. He lying. That man gone.
You think he gone? What's up, Vicky? Vicky Gilmore. Who that?
Yeah, he gone. I mean, what is he going to say? He's not going to sit here and say, I'm just grown.
Look, Steve said, David,
that's not his personality.
David, be kind to Zion now.
I am being kind. I ain't talking about his weaknesses. I'm trying to talk about his strengths. I was being kind.
So you think he lying? I mean, like somebody just gonna get up there and say, "No, I don't want to be here. I hate the city. I hate."
I don't think that's in Zion's personality to be like that. To be honest with you, Zion is a humble kid. He's very quiet. You know, from what I've noticed, you know, his actions on the court and his actions, you know, in interviews, stuff like that. Right. You know, he's a quiet kid. He's not going to be outspoken like that. So I just don't think it's in his character to sit here and say that, yes, I'm disgruntled. Yes, I'm not happy here. I think he learned.
Right. Well, we will see. I just wanted to play that right quick. And we're going to hurry up and go to our picks of the week. We don't have Mike with us, but me and you can do it right quick. We can run through them. First of all, we have the Jags at the Bengals. That's tonight. I haven't watched the end of the game, y'all. So, you know, I don't know what's going on, and don't tell me. But I'm going with the Bengals.
I like that pick, too.
Yeah, Jamar Chase, Burrow, T. Higgins. I like that. I like that. I don't think the Jaguars have found an identity yet. So, Washington at the Falcons.
Washington.
I'm going with the Falcons.
Washington is a sneaky good team. They really are.
I'm going with the Falcons at home.
Okay.
You know, they came off a win last week with a field goal. I think they're going. I mean, come on. Is Falcons that bad? They still got all these same players.
Yes.
Man,
they are.
They lost Julio, but gained Pitts. You know,
I haven't seen a lot of Falcons games. I watched like one half of the Falcons, but the half I've seen, Matt Ryan was getting sacked left and right. He got sacked like 3 straight times. That was 2 weeks ago. I'm
gonna go with the upset. Washington got shut out last week.
Yeah.
So both teams are bad. I'm gonna go with the Falcons. You got Washington. Texans at Bills. I'm going with the Bills.
Yeah, the Bills definitely.
I mean, you got to go with the Bills. You know, right there. I don't know what they're gonna do with Deshaun. They say they want 4 first-round picks for Deshaun. He gonna sit and rot in Texas before that happens. 4 first-round picks. Okay, both got the Bill. Lions at Bears.
I think I'm gonna take the Lions. You know, they gave Green Bay a run for their money for.
You tried to take the Lions a week ago. Almost
I did, and it was proving me good for the first half.
If it wasn't for that 66-yard field goal, they would have won.
No, we didn't make no picks this last week.
Oh, we did. That was the week before.
That was the week before when the Lions played Green Bay. I picked them to beat Green Bay, and they were beating them for the first half.
Mm-hmm. So who you got? Lions? I got the Lions. I got the Lions too.
Because Chicago, we don't even know who the starting quarterback going to be.
Panthers at Cowboys. I'm gonna go with the Cowboys because I think they've been showing. They've been running the ball. Dak has been outstanding. And Carolina just lost McCaffrey. I mean, they hurt.
Yeah,
I got to go with the boys at home.
Yeah, and that's the only reason I'm going to pick the Cowboys because they lost McCaffrey. If they had McCaffrey, I would definitely pick the Carolina Panthers. And it would have been tough then because Micah Parsons has been flying all over that field for the Cowboys, and he probably could be the linebacker that could shut McCaffrey down. But no McCaffrey, no chance Carolina wins this. Chuba Hubbard could probably come in and make some solid positive yards and get some good contribution, but it won't be he won't be able to replace the production of a Christian McCaffrey.
Right. All right, next game. Colts at Dolphins.
Colts. No, wait a minute. Hold on. Let me think. The Alabama quarterback hurt. I'm picking the Dolphins.
I'm going with the Dolphins also.
Yeah, as long as the Alabama quarterback not playing, Dolphins got a chance.
Browns at Vikings.
Woo!
won last week. Browns got a good
I'm
team.
gonna pick the Vikings. Vikings looking really strong.
Yeah,
I watched that
hey,
game against Seattle, and
they got a Dalvin Cook look-alike. I
yeah.
mean, this dude, what's his name? Madison, man. He had 170 yards of total yards from scrimmage, man. Come on, man. This dude is beast.
And you still gotta worry about the lean, and you still gotta worry about Justin Jefferson.
Right. Yeah. So I'm going with the Vikings too. Titans at Jets. Titans. Derrick Henry gonna run all over them boys in the middle lane.
Yeah. I got I gotta go with the Titans too.
Chiefs at Eagles. What's up, Hakeem?
Chiefs at Eagles. You know what? The way that they looked against the Cowboys, and
yeah,
I just don't think they got it in them to beat the Chiefs. And the Chiefs, they 1-2. People are talking noise about them, and I think this is going to be a game they trying to come out and try to make a statement. So I'm going with the Chiefs.
I'm going with the Chiefs too. They're gonna get it back. They're going to 2-2. Cardinals at Rams. I got the Rams.
That's going to be I believe this is going to be the game of the week. To be honest,
It is. I think
Kyler Murray is spectacular. He's playing spectacular ball.
And
but Arizona defense, Arizona defense is not going to slow down the Rams. So I got the Rams in the shootout.
What's up, Facebook user? Whoever you are. What's up? What's up?
What's going on? I got the Rams in the shootout with that one.
All right. Seahawks at 49ers. Division game.
Where's it going to be at?
At 49ers. Seahawks at 49ers.
I guess I'm gonna roll with the home team.
I'm gonna go with the. Well, I don't know if they favorite, but I'm going with the Seahawks.
Okay.
They're gonna bring it. They lost last week. They're gonna rebound. I'm going with the Seahawks. You got the Niners. Ravens at Broncos. 3-0 Broncos. Ravens coming to visit. I like Denver defense. I'm gonna go. I think people start to understand how to stop Lamar Jackson with all that running.
Probably so.
I'm gonna go with the Broncos. Teddy Two Glove.
I haven't even seen the Broncos play this year, but all I know is that they're undefeated. So and the way the Ravens played this past Sunday, they didn't hardly put up no points. So I'm gonna have to go with the Broncos too.
All right.
Just a hunch.
Steelers at Packers. Steelers they playing bad right now. Man, Roethlisberger looks terrible. I just got to go with the Pack. Pack looking, they're coming on.
Yeah, Pack. No. I'm definitely gonna go with the Pack.
All right, Tiff. Tiff say, glad y'all picked the car. This is probably my only time picking the car. I call it like I see it, Tiff. And Cowboys are playing good ball right now. I got to give it to them. I hate them, but I got to give it to them. They playing ball.
Mm-hmm.
Bucks at Patriots, Sunday Night Football.
Oh, the Bucks. And that might be a shellacking right there.
Yeah, he going home. His old boss, coach. Yeah, man. I got to go with the Bucks too. Patriots, I just didn't see nothing from them against us.
Even the Alabama, when you got an Alabama quarterback, you're never going to win.
Right. Raiders at Chargers, Monday Night Football.
You would think they automatically pick the Chargers, but the Raiders
3-0.
Yeah, the Raiders are 3-0, and they won some close games, so they know how to stay in games. Somehow, they stay in games. I'm gonna go with the Raiders.
I'm gonna go with the Raiders also, and that is our picks. We about to go watch this game, but first, I got my week 4 rhyme of the week. Y'all ready for me?
Oh,
Here we go. My black and gold boys are back to their winning ways with a big game in the dome in a couple of days. Belichick had no answer for our dominating D. The offense was average, but turnover free. The dome will be rocking with a sellout crowd. Beware, football giants, it's going to be loud. Let's go, Saints. Play ball and have fun. And at the end of the game, we will be 3-1. Do that.
I know that's right. So we both picking the Saints to win this game, then, right?
Yep, I got 35-10.
I got 24-0.
Okay, shut out. All right.
I'm sticking with it. I think this is gonna. I really do think we're gonna shut them out.
Okay.
Because we've shut down.
I hope so.
We shut down 2 great running backs in the running game, McCaffrey and Jones in Green Bay. And yeah. And the Giants don't have no receivers to threaten us.
Thank you, Steve. Thank you, baby.
And Poe David, what's his name? David Jones. He ain't gonna win this game by himself.
No.
I mean, at the max, I give him a field goal. I'm still thinking.
Steve say 43-7, Dave.
Okay, go for what you know. Yeah, I really do feel in my bone. This is going to be a shutout. I just feel it.
Yeah. Well, hey, y'all. Our time has come to an end. Thanks for joining in. Nothing personal, straight biz. See you next time on Tell It Like It Is. You got any last word, Dave?
I just want to say who that everybody, and thanks for joining us on the show. We appreciate all the support. Share the show on your timeline.
Yes.
Tell your family, tell your friends about this show.
Yes.
Hey, we really are, trying to put on entertaining, but also a factual show as well. We try to do both. So please share the show with everybody, all your friends and family.
Yeah. We're trying to put, like you said, entertaining and informative too.
Mm-hmm.
So, so hey, y'all have a good night. Go watch that game. And who we got playing tonight again? The Bengals. Oh yeah, we're going some LSU boys. Some LSU boys playing.
Yeah, Joe Burrow better show up tonight, man.
Oh yeah. Hey, let's go out with some music, man. What that Saints anthem at, man? When that Saints anthem. Let's roll on out with this new song, man. Y'all can go check it out on YouTube. The video's on there. You're about to see it now if you're watching the show still. But it's a rocket song. We're trying to get it in that dome. Saints anthem. It's got King Mike.
On the scene for show and all, living a dream. Come on, only in New Orleans. Saints our favorite team. Who that on the scene for show and all, living a dream.
Before we end the song, let me put it on your mind. My New Orleans Saints get it right on time. Our main objective, put a winner on the field. Let me tell you, Saints fans, the struggle is real. Win, lose, or draw, we by their side. Our Saints are the bus that we gon' ride all the way to the Super Bowl. Look around, all you see is black and gold. We love our team, young and old. Die-hard Saints fans like the king and soul. I'm yelling, who that? Who that? Who that? Who that? Who that say they gon' beat my Saints? Who that? Who that? Who that? Who that? Who that say they gon' beat them Saints? We that, believe that. We that say you can't beat them Saints. Let go.
Only in New Orleans, Saints our favorite team. Who that on the scene for show and all, living a dream. Come on, only in New Orleans, Saints our favorite team. Who that on the scene for show and all, living a dream. Let go.
Get that who that?
Who that?
All right, everybody. Good night.
Come on. Who that? Huh? Who that say they gonna beat them Saints? Nobody.